Welcome to the Global Skill Development Council, your gateway to digital transformation. We are an independent, vendor-neutral ISO IEC 1024 accredited certification body committed to helping individuals and organizations stay future-ready in a rapidly evolving world. GSDC is accredited by the Accreditation Board for International Certification. More than 100,000 professionals across Europe, North America, Asia, and Africa, with our offices in Switzerland, the United States, and Singapore. Our programs are recognized by leading publications and podcasts, including Forbes, Tech Target, People Managing People. We offer 100+ globally accredited certifications across emerging and in-demand domains like generative AI and emerging technologies, HR and learning and development, project management and agile Scrum, ISO and quality management, information security. Each GSDC certification is designed to empower professionals with confidence and help organizations stay competitive in a fast-changing landscape. Every certification is crafted with insights from 100+ global advisory board members representing top universities and leading industry experts. Our certified professionals are trusted by 500+ multinational companies, which help unlock better roles, faster promotions, and delivering cutting-edge expertise. We partner with 100+ authorized training partners and 50+ universities, supporting talent across all career levels, from entry-level to executive leadership. As a GSDC member, you gain lifelong access to interactive webinars, hands-on workshops, SME panels, and global summits. Join a vibrant community of 25,000+ members and be part of our global events. Check our reviews on Trustpilot. We're trusted worldwide for quality, support, and impact. Whether you're aiming higher or building tomorrow's talent, GSDC is your partner in purposeful growth and impactful leadership. Visit our website to explore our offerings. GSDC, share the best practices and learn from the best practices. Welcome to the Global Skill Development Council, your gateway to digital transformation. We are an independent, vendor-neutral ISO IEC 1024 accredited certification body committed to helping individuals and organizations stay future-ready in a rapidly evolving world. GSDC is accredited by the Accreditation Board for International Certification Bodies, ABICB. For 10 years, we've certified more than 100,000 professionals across Europe, North America, Asia, and Africa, with our offices in Switzerland, the United States, and Singapore. Our programs are recognized by leading publications and podcasts, including Forbes, Tech Target, People Managing People. We offer 100+ globally accredited certifications across emerging and in-demand domains like generative AI and emerging technologies, HR and learning and development, project management and agile Scrum, ISO and quality management, information security. Each GSDC certification is designed to empower professionals with confidence and help organizations stay competitive in a fast-changing landscape. Every certification is crafted with insights from 100+ global advisory board members representing top universities and leading industry experts. Our certified professionals are trusted by 500+ multinational companies, which help unlock better roles, faster promotions, and delivering cutting-edge expertise. We partner with 100+ authorized training partners and 50+ universities, supporting talent across all career levels, from entry-level to executive leadership. As a GSDC member, you gain lifelong access to interactive webinars, hands-on workshops, SME panels, and global summits. Join a vibrant community of 25,000+ members and be part of our global events. Check our reviews on Trustpilot. We're trusted worldwide for quality, support, and impact. Whether you're aiming higher or building tomorrow's talent, GSDC is your partner in purposeful growth and impactful leadership. Visit our website to explore our offerings. GSDC, share the best practices and learn from the best practices. Welcome to the Global Skill Development Council, your gateway to digital transformation. We are an independent, vendor-neutral ISO IEC 1024 accredited certification body committed to helping individuals and organizations stay future-ready in a rapidly evolving world. GSDC is accredited by the Accreditation Board for International Certification Bodies, ABICB. For 10 years, we've certified more than 100,000 professionals across Europe, North America, Asia, and Africa, with our offices in Switzerland, the United States, and Singapore. Our programs are recognized by leading publications and podcasts, including Forbes, Tech Target, People Managing People. We offer 100 plus globally accredited certifications across emerging and in-demand domains like generative AI and emerging technologies, HR and learning and development, project management and agile Scrum, ISO and quality management, information security. Each GSDC certification is designed to empower professionals with confidence and help organizations stay competitive in a fast-changing landscape.
Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining today's session, and I apologize for starting today's session a little bit late. We were facing some issue for today again. No worries, we'll be starting the session now. Please allow me a minute so I can share my screen and we can start with the session. Here we go. I hope you all can see my screen here. And I would love to give you all a very warm welcome to our series, GSTC Certified Learning that delivers unlocking business value with Enterprise Copilot, with the theme that is transforming enterprise performance with AI-powered copilots. My name is Preetham. I'll be here as moderator. Do let me know if you have any question or concern. Feel free to reach out to me over the chat box, and I'm very happy to assist you all. And what excites this session more that we do have this incredible panel of AI experts lined up for this series from 16 to 28 March 2026 with the same time slot that you have joined right now, and you can use the same link, registration link, for the remaining sessions as well. So before I could hand over the session to our speaker today, I would love to introduce our hosting organization, GSTC. We known as Global Skill Development Council. We're vendor agnostic, vendor neutral. We are globally recognized certification body, and we are accredited by ABICB. We do have 100 plus certification portfolio with us, and we have certified more than 250,000 professionals worldwide so far. We have 100 plus authorized training partners, 500 plus subject matter experts. Those are our industry experts. They help us with our exams, programs, and all the deliverables. Also, we are associated with 1,000 plus multinational corporates, 500 Fortune companies, and 50 plus university across the globe. As I mentioned that we do have 100 plus authorized training partner. Yes, we do have a training partners across all the regions. So a big thanks to all our training partners and those who have joined us to our training partner channel. In case if you're looking for any training program for yourself, feel free to reach out to our training partners to have an inquiry about it. You will find all the contact details shortly in the chat box. A special thanks to our official media partner, World Press Hub. They cover all our events and press releases. And I would love to quickly make this announcement that GSTC has launched something exciting for all our learners, that is GSTC AI Studio, a platform where you'll be getting 100 plus live sessions on AI, which is led by global experts, where you'll be getting 4 daily sessions, which is 45 minutes of live impactful sessions along with the hands-on learning. And also you can apply all the concepts immediately that you have learned. In case if you get any question or doubts, that will be resolved instantly with the help of our subject matter experts. And also, this training is aligned with the industry standards for the job ready skills. And in case if you're looking for any further information regarding GSTC AI Studio, get in touch with our learning advisor for more information. They're always there to help you with this entire process, how you can access the GSTC AI Studio. And this is the opportunity where you'll be learning from the global leaders, AI leaders around the globe. So grab this opportunity and reach out to our learning advisors for more information. And as I mentioned in my previous slide, we do have 100 plus certification portfolio with us. So the certification portfolio is specifically designed for our professionals who are looking for upskill themselves or to stay industry relevant in this AI era, right? So you can see we have certification in different domain that includes learning and development, HR, generative AI, agentic AI, emerging technologies, ISO lead auditor and implementer, project management and PMO, agile DevOps, SRE, cybersecurity, digital transformation, and so on. in case if you're looking for any of the certification in order to opt out the certification for yourself, get in touch with our learning advisors. And also you can check our website, which is www.gstcouncil.org, to check other offerings also to GSTC has for all of you, and all the information you will find over the website regarding all the certification program that we have. And what all benefits you will get if you opt out a certification from GSTC? You will get the lifelong membership. With that, you'll be getting certificate upgrade. You'll be having free access to all our events, workshop, boot camps, and guess what? You'll be getting free access to all our exclusive learning program that we have for all of you. Along with that, you'll be getting implementation resources, speaker invites, and newsletter. Isn't it amazing? A lot of benefits, right? If you're looking to understand more about these benefits in a better way, reach out to our learning advisors. You will find their contact details in the chat box shortly. And without any further delay, it's my honor to welcome our today's speaker, Joydeep Kanchilal. He already provided one session previously, and it was an amazing session. And we are really grateful to have him again joined us for today's session. And those participants who have joined for the first time for his session, I would love to introduce Joydeep a little bit more here. He's a Microsoft Most Valuable Professional MVP 2007 to 2012, 25 seasoned author and global speaker with over 25 years of experience in IT, including 2 decades specializing in Microsoft Net technologies. He has authored 9 books and published nearly 1,000 articles across leading platforms such as InfoWorld, TechTarget, and DevOps.com. Joydeep is a frequent speaker at international conferences and brings deep expertise in software architecture, agile DevOps, microservices, and AI-driven enterprise solution. Thank you so much, Joydeep, for joining us today and sharing your insight on one of the important topic, that is AI agent for code quality enforcement.
No problem.
You can have the hand
My
out of the
pleasure.
mic. Thank you.
My pleasure. My pleasure. My pleasure. Thank you so much. Pritam, can you please share the link so that my connects can also see it?
I'm sorry, pardon, which link you're referring
I mean,
to?
the link to this meeting so that the others can, my connects who would like to join this meeting can also join and see.
Yes, you can share the same link that you have joined through
Okay.
the session. Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
Okay. So, just a second. Can you hear me clearly?
We can hear you, but we can't see you yet.
Oh, is it? Okay, just a second. Maybe there's some problem with the video. Let me restart it once again.
Maybe you can just switch off the tab and then switch on. Maybe that helps.
Maybe I can move, leave the meeting and come join back.
That is absolutely okay. Otherwise, you can keep your camera off in case our participants is okay with that. Otherwise, you can try it once.
Let me try it once. That should be okay then.
Okay, great. We'll wait for you. Yes,
Okay,
absolutely. Yes. So dear participants, our speaker will be joining us back as he got some issue with the camera. And meanwhile, you can drop your concern regarding anything that you want to ask me, and I'm here to answer your questions regarding anything regarding the GSTC certifications or anything. You can drop your concerns in the chat box right away. And I can see somebody asking about the recordings. How can I watch previous recordings of webinar session on Enterprise Copilot at scale, measuring trust, quality, and impact in production AI system? Is there a link or YouTube? Okay, so I would love to, you all must be having this question about the recordings of the session for the previous ones. So for that, all the recordings will be available on our official platform, GSTC official platform. So if you want to access those previous recordings, you can get in touch with our learning advisors. I'll be just quickly sharing their contact numbers or the email address in the chat box right away for your convenience. Apart from this, do let me know if you have any question for me. So I'm sharing certain links in the chat box of our GSTC website. You can just have a look. You can just check our website that I keep announcing that you'll find all the information, all the offerings that GSTC has for all of you on the website. And here is our training partner channel where I mentioned that you can reach out to our training partner channel to have an inquiry about any training program in case if you're looking for. Here is the contact details. You can get in touch with any training partner inquiries. Let me see if our speaker has joined us back. Yes, I can see Joydeep has joined us back. Let me just make him co-host. Yes, Joydeep, you can unmute yourself and you can start with the session. Thank you.
Sure, sir. No problem. Thank you. And I'm still there's a problem with the video, I suppose.
Yeah, I believe so. We still can't see you, but no worries, Joydeep, as we have already tried and we are actually we should supposed to start the session, so you can directly start the session. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. No problem. Thank you. Thank you. And sorry about that. There seems to be some problem with the video. But anyway, let me present my screen. Pritham, can you just help me by showing the link to present the screen?
Are you not able to share the screen? Is it?
No, I don't see the sharing link yet.
I have already shared it in the DM itself. You can
Okay.
just simply copy paste and you can share that with your network.
No. I am trying to present my screen. That is what I'm saying.
You can directly click on the share if you're able to see the tab, the share tab.
Share tab, where is
Because I've already made you co-host, so you'll be having access to share your slides.
Just a second.
Yes.
I don't see the share tab.
Can you see the three dots at the bottom?
Yes.
Besides that, there's option called to host tools and then share tab.
No, here in more, you're saying more, right?
More besides more option, you'll able to see there are multiple tabs where you'll able to find the share tab as well.
No, participants is there, chat is there, reaction, security, AI companion, but there's no share tab.
Just allow me a minute. I'll see
Sure.
if I can do something from my end. Are you able to see the option now?
No, it should come in the tab. No, it's not yet there.
Okay, no problem. Just
Can
give
you
me a
present?
minute. Yes, I'll do that. I'm just checking your presentation that you have shared with me. Just give me a minute. Just allow me a minute. I'm just opening your presentation here and then we can start where I'll be sharing your slides.
Sure.
Please do let me know if you are able to see my slides.
Yeah. Now I can see this. I can see your screen. Yes.
Okay, great. I believe it's in a full presentation mode now.
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah.
Okay, great. You can start now, Joydeep. Thank you. I apologize, dear participants, for the
No
delay.
problem.
Yes.
Yeah. Same here. Uh, yeah. So, hi everybody. This is Joydeep, and I would like to present on how AI can be used for code quality enforcement. In an earlier session, a couple of weeks back, I discussed about how AI agents can be used for uh, you know uh, architecture. Reviews, but here it will be code quality enhancement. Not only code quality enhancement, we can also use it for code reviews. So, can you please move to the next slide? Yeah. So this is the agenda, an introduction to AI agents, how agents evaluate architectures against best practices. I mean, it should not be it should be both architecture and also code. Uh, so their capabilities and limitations we have already discussed in an earlier session here. So we'll skip that part. Rather, we will discuss about how code quality challenges can be mitigated using tools like SonarQube, GitHub Copilot, and how the code quality enhancement workflow actually works. Can we go to the next slide, please? Yeah. So AI
Joydeep, I'm sorry to interrupt you. Do
no
let
problem.
me know whenever you want to move to the next slide. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Thank
So
you.
yeah. So now AI workflows and AI agents, the basic difference is that, and in case of an AI workflow, that's a predefined sequence of steps. So you tell it what to do, you provide the input, it will process it and provide you some output. But they usually work on top of LLMs, large language models. Uh, like say, let me give an example of AI workflow. Say, suppose you want to, create a workflow in which you provide ChatGPT, which is an LLM, which is based on an LLM. So you provide ChatGPT an input, like say you provide a you know text, and you ask it to summarize, and so that is the input you have already provided. And using LLMs, what will ChatGPT do is it will summarize the text and provide you an output. So this is how AI workflow works, because in this case the sequence of events are already predefined. This is unlike in case of an AI agent, which is an autonomous system, where human intervention in any case will be needed for AI agents as well, but it will be very minimal. And as you can see here in this slide, it says it makes context-aware decisions and continuously learns from patterns and outcomes. So let me tell you this way. I will give an example of AI agent in which, so to differentiate, for you to better understand how to differentiate between an AI workflow and an AI agent, think that you are uh, supposed to, create a workflow where you will be using AI agents, which will, generate an article uh, from, I mean, from a lot of research papers. So based on certain parameters, so you provided some parameters. You say that, okay, you have to highlight on this part and that part, and then you have to, generate the article in such a way that it does not exceed a particular lines of text, or maybe say 5,000 words. Now this all can be done by AI workflow, but in AI agent you can use the AI agent in such a way that it can, change the text based on your inputs. It can take certain decisions as well. Say for example, you want to generate a text, uh, say that will be, that will be based, that text will be changed based on say a dynamic input. So some service will be called, and the service will provide some output, and that will be detected at, that will be received by that workflow component at runtime, and based on that the text will also change. So that is how agents work. Agents have the ability to make context aware decisions. Let me give you another example where it will be even easier for you to understand. Like say I want to fly from here to London, and I have a workflow in which I use AI agents, and I say, I define the AI workflow in such a way that I say, I want to ask it to do this for me, and that is based on my calendar and based on the availability of tickets, and also based on the uh, climate conditions, based on the prices of the tickets, based on anything that can put an hindrance for me to travel to London, based on any changes also in my schedule. So I provide all this as an input to my AI agent or a sequence of agents. In any case, you can have multiple agents as well, and then it gets the ticket. Books the ticket for me. Books the based on my schedule and based on all the inputs I have provided. So that way, you don't have to once you have provided the input, you don't have to provide that input again and again. Like unlike in case of a workflow, in case of a workflow that is predefined, you cannot ask it to change the context based on certain conditions. That will not happen dynamically. That cannot be because in that case, what will happen is every time you have to provide some input, and that is the basic difference between workflow and agent. In say, as far as programming is concerned, so today afternoon I was building a uh, some an application, just to demonstrate how AI agents can be put to work in Copilot. So I wanted Copilot. I asked Copilot to generate a framework for me, and that is say it will be a scheduler. So it will be a scheduler library which can be used to schedule jobs. A job can be anything. A job can be sending a file to a particular destination. A job can be triggering a workflow. A job can be sending some data to a database. A job can be calling a method. Anything. So that library, I could see that it was generated by Copilot. There were some compilation issues, but I took, and I did not fix anything myself. I took advantage of Copilot to fix it, and it now compiles. So I have a framework already ready and hosted in GitHub. It is just for testing purposes. It's not that best coding practices have been followed. Intentionally, I have made certain you can say changes in the code, or certain, you can say, intentional mistakes, so that I am able to understand to what extent we can use Copilot and other tools like Sonar Cube and Sonar Lint and all those stuff to detect and identify the vulnerabilities in code. It may be a security vulnerability, it may be a performance issue, it may be a scalability issue, it can be a maintenance problem, anything. So I want that to be identified. That is why intentionally I made certain you can say mistakes. Now I am not sure how I will present that, because I am unable to present the screen. Pritham, is there any chance that to present that?
Joydev, I'm not sure what exactly issue you're facing your end, but we can try it once. You can try to share it once, because as from my end, I have already provided all the access. So give a try once. Let's try. I'll be stopping my screen for now.
Okay. That's the thing. I'm unable to see that shared. Not sure why it is not coming.
But during the testing, I believe that you got the option,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. At
So
that time, it was
I'm
coming
not
fine.
sure. I'll do one thing. I'll just quickly make you host for now. Can you see now?
Yeah, I can see in the sense.
Can you see the share tab now?
Share tab. Oh, no, 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 no. It's not yet come. But I need it actually. Can I do one thing? Can I log out once again and log back in?
Yes,
I'm sorry
please.
about for the inconvenience.
No
Uh,
problem. We will wait. No problem. You can join us back. We
okay,
hope that we'll get the option this time. No worries.
sure, sure, sure. Thank you so much, and I apologize for the inconvenience.
No worries, Joydeep. You can join us back. Thank you.
Thank you.
Dear participants, we apologize for the inconvenience. Our speakers facing some issue while we were doing the testing. The option was there, but we are not actually sure what exactly the issue is. But hopefully, we'll get the option this time when he joins us back. And meanwhile, you can share if, in case if you have any questions for me. Okay, there's question regarding the recordings. I believe you have joined us later. So I informed all the participants in case if you all are looking for any recordings from the previous sessions, you have to reach out to our learning advisors because all the recordings are now available on our official platform. So for to access that, you can reach out to our learning advisors. I'll be sharing their contact details in the chat box. And here we go. Let me know if you have any further questions for me. And we're still waiting for Joydeep to join us. Meanwhile, you all can have look on what all certifications that we have. And I can see that Joydeep has joined us. So hi Joydeep.
Hi.
Yes.
Okay.
Are you
Can you
able
see
to
me?
see? Yeah, we can't see you actually. There's still a camera issue. Are you able
Oh,
to see the share tab now?
that's what. Yeah, I can. I can see the share tab now. Yeah.
That's great. You can share your screen now, I believe,
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. One
without any
second.
issue. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we can see your slides as well.
Okay. Just a second.
Joydeep, we can't hear you. Okay, in case if you're not speaking.
Yeah, yeah. One second, please. Yeah. Can you see the screen now?
Not yet. Yes, now we can see your slides.
Mhm.
First slide of your presentation.
Okay. Yeah. So, can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you. We can see your slides as well.
Okay, that will be good. So this is the difference between an AI agent and a AI workflow. Basically, as you can see that an AI agent has the ability of reasoning, which is absent in case of an AI workflow because it is based on a predefined sequence of events. A predefined, you can say predefined a structure where you specify that this is the data and this is the model and this is what you need to do. But this reasoning part is absent. Now, why should we use AI in code quality analysis is this, like say by analyzing the code automatically, we can, get away from the manual errors. We can create code coverages, code suggestions. We can document the code and that too in a flash. Most importantly, uh, the manual errors they generally creep in at the time of if you are trying to do anything manually, like whether it is a code review or it's an architecture or design review, so that will be absent. But then here is a catch, and I would like to see whether I can see my screen this time. Can you see the screen?
Yes.
Okay. If you can see the screen here, so this is the code that was generated. If you can see, one second. If you come to Solution Explorer, so here are three projects. So this is in .NET. Visual Studio 2026. This is the latest version of the .NET IDE. I mean Visual Studio IDE. So I created three projects, and these are code.exception, which will be responsible for handling exceptions in the code. Code.logging, which will be handling loggings. So into a file, maybe it can be a database logger also, it can be extended. And so there were two only initially. And then, of course, there's a test project. And then I asked Copilot to generate, create a job scheduler for this project. So I created the project, I made it blank, and asked Copilot to generate this for me. Now, let me tell you uh, the merits and the demerits of this approach. I mean to say, let me put it this way: the merits and demerits of using AI also in code reviews, generating code, and everything. I will tell you. I'm never saying that we will not use it. We will definitely use it, but you have to be careful about certain areas, certain points which we will be discussing here. See, this scheduler is based on the Quartz framework. The Quartz framework is a very popular framework which is used to uh, build libraries which are related to scheduling. You can schedule jobs using .NET. You can schedule jobs using Java as well. There are many other frameworks also, like there's another called Hangfire, that is also popular, and it can be used in .NET. But here I have chosen this framework only. But I have not. I will not go into the intricacies of that one. I just want to show you this. I mean, how this has been generated. I mean, this code that has been generated by Copilot. If you come to the top of the screen, you will see that it has generated here this class that it has generated, job scheduler based. This is an abstract class. Now I will tell you. I will tell you what is the problem in this case. Had I written the code without taking the help of Copilot, I would never have used an abstract class, and I will tell you why. Besides that, you can see that in this code, the code that it has generated, I mean, you will hardly find any exception blocks being used properly. So first of all, let me tell you what is the problem in an abstract class. In any programming language in the world, wherever you use, whether it's in Java, whether it's in C#, whether it's in C++, the problem of abstract class is that, so why do we create an abstract class? We basically create an abstract class to define a type. By type, I mean a class or a or I mean anything else which is similar to a class, which can be inherited. So you can subclass it. You can create a subclass out of that, but it cannot be instantiated, and that is why we use abstract classes. But I mean, I don't get confused with the concept of abstraction here. What I'm trying to discuss here is why I would not want to use an abstract class which has been generated here. Why I would refrain from using an abstract class. I mean, I never use an abstract class or a virtual method in any of my projects, even if you have the option of that in the languages like C# and Java. The reason is that abstract classes are actually used to portray a type which has no existence. I mean, which cannot be instantiated, but it can be extended. Like say here in this case, this job scheduler base class. If you see here, we have two interfaces here. Like say I job scheduler file. So these are all belonging to quads. Don't get confused here. I mean, I just want to highlight here once again. So the problem is that if you have an abstract class where you have some protected methods, and then you have a subclass which overrides those methods, the problem is performance, because any class that is virtual or any method, any class that contains virtual methods, so the runtime creates a virtual table for that. What happens is that virtual table is loaded in the memory, and at runtime, to satisfy this dynamic polymorphism, the runtime uses the virtual table to map the call. So I mean to say, suppose you have an object called obj, or say let it be say and you have an object called a, which is trying to call a method called f. Now, if the method f is virtual, I mean to say the method has been defined maybe in a base class where it has been defined as virtual, and then you have extended that class and have created a derived class where you have overridden the method. Same like in case of an abstract class. In an abstract class, you create methods which are actually, they can be overridden by your derived classes. Now the problem is that this when this call is made at runtime, when your code is executing, so you're at runtime, what happens is that the runtime tries to map the call. So it has to map the call to the method f using the object a, which may be belonging to some class, maybe XYZ. Now, unlike a normal call where it can make a call directly, it does not need an indirection. It has to search for the virtual table for that particular class, because you have used a virtual method or you have used abstract class as a base class to your class. I mean, to the class for which you have created an instance. The problem here is that this indirection will kill a lot of performance. So what happens is that it will, even if there has been many many a time that the framework has been improved as far as .NET or Java is concerned. There has been many improvements over the last decades. I have been working with both these languages, C Sharp, Java, and these frameworks, .NET framework and Java, uh, for a very long time. It's almost 3 decades. So even if a lot of enhancements have been made, still the performance penalty is still there, and the performance penalty will be, I mean, will be, will become, clear to you, or it will be revealing if you want to implement an application where performance is very, very critical. In one of my I will not say recent projects, it was more than 10 years back. So I was supposed to, generate send notifications using, so those notifications will be like, say, if some natural calamity happens, like say flood. So the notifications have to be sent to the mobile device, or maybe through email, or to a pager device if the pager is available. So whatever. So the notifications have to be very, very fast. They will be generated very fast, and they have to be, transmitted very fast as well. You cannot afford to use an abstract class there in any case. That it absolutely does not make any sense, because here performance is absolutely critical, because you cannot consume more resources. So here is where uh, I have never used, I have not used abstract classes anywhere, but here is where it makes more sense not to use an abstract class, because you will be consuming resources unnecessarily. If you really want to, use an abstract class without using the abstract keyword, you can just have a protected constructor. So that will allow the class to be inherited or extended by subclasses, while at the same time disallowing you to create instances of the class. So it will suffice your purpose. Abstract classes are not needed here. When you are trying to design an application, of course, you may say that, okay, there may be situations where the object models says that certain classes are abstract classes. I understand that, but as I was telling in the last session, when which was related to architecture code reviews. So I was telling this, that what all matters in an application from the client's perspective is 3 things: the performance, the scalability, and the security. If you use abstract class, it does not benefit in performance directly. First of all, it is detrimental to performance. It does not help you absolutely in scalability, and also not in security. It has nothing to do with security. So what you are doing is you are consuming more resources, which you should not do. So here in this case, this class that has been generated by Copilot, I will simply ignore. So what can be done is that you can change this prompt to tell Copilot not to use abstract classes. Now the problem is that your prompt have to be very specific. So should you use Copilot, or will it become an overkill? You should absolutely use Copilot, but not in its entirety. I mean to say, your project's code in its entirety. You can't expect Copilot to generate a complete library for you, like here in this case I've done, or maybe generate the entire application for you. It will not work in real time, and the obstacles will be these 3. So I was talking about, like performance, scalability, and security. So that will be compromised unless, of course, you are providing a very specific, prompt to Copilot, telling him that, hey, you generate this, but you don't use abstract class, you don't use this, you don't use that. So ultimately, what happens is that you spend more time in writing prompts than writing your code. It does not help you, right? So what I would suggest is that do the best of both worlds. Use Copilot, but judiciously. Use Copilot to generate code where the prompts will be very specific, and you don't have to think of replacing that generated code by your code. which will be killing time. So what I will suggest is, like, say, in this case, this test project makes sense to generate with Copilot, because I will be telling Copilot, okay, you use this framework, say X unit, you generate a test project, but I will not ask it to generate this library code.scheduler. I hope you understand why I'm saying this, because there are plenty of resources, not less than 5,000 resources on the web that explain you, guide you to use Copilot in Visual Studio or Visual Studio Code, to help you in writing code, or use it along with GitHub, and also tools like Sonar Cube and Sonar Link. But the thing is, the first thing that you have to understand is that, are you writing code to its highest level, to the best levels of quality and quality, security, and scalability? That is much more important, because when your application is eventually deployed in production, is it able to meet the projected benchmarks? I will say this is the performance, this should be the performance, this should be the scalability, and this should be the security. Does it violate anything, or is it meeting your goals? That is most important. Generating code, you can do it in a flash. I have generated this, you can see here, using an agent. You can use agent, or you can ask it directly in the chat. I have used agent because in this case, agent makes more sense, because I have asked the agent, I've asked Copilot to generate the entire framework for me. But the problem is that, while Copilot has generated this framework for me, which I can definitely use, but if you think of in real time, in a performance intensive application, I will never use it. I will never use it in any case, in anywhere, because I don't like using abstract classes. Abstraction is something, that is completely different. But abstract classes, that is an overkill in any programming language, be it Java, be it C# or C++. So this is the catch. So you have to understand how much you will consume, what you will generate, what should be the prompt. So your prompt has to be very, very specific. I will come back here once again. So automated code review, error detection, generating code coverage. Of course, using what do you call that? The tests, test projects, or the unit test, or whatever you can have unit test generated by Copilot. You can have your regression test generated. So here the code coverage, we actually we bank on unit tests only anyway, but you can generate your other tests also. But code suggestions and documenting your code, it definitely helps. But you have to use, again, I'm telling you, you have to use very, very, very carefully, judiciously, I will say. That's the right word. So AI agents for code quality, these are actually autonomous software tools that can be integrated into the workflow. So these sort of definitions you will readily find. So we are using, so here I have used an AI agent, which I have used to generate a framework. I can also use it to review my code. But if I ask it to review my code, it will not flag anything if it finds a abstract class, because it itself is generating that. That is the problem. So as far as Sonar Cube and Sonar Lead is, these sort of tools are concerned, earlier, some 20-25 years back, I used to use FX Cop. So you could, so that was a first, you can say, tool that Microsoft came up with for analyzing your assemblies, compile code. So, Sonar is also the same, is based on the same concept, but more and more rules have been added. So you can use these third-party tools. You can integrate that with your development environment. You can create manual rules as well, to ensure that you are able to enforce the coding standards as per your company's guidelines. Say every company will have its own coding and commenting guidelines. So that you can enforce. But manually, if you do code review, that is a problem because you'll have to spend lot of time. It will be time consuming. It can be error prone, and there might be technical debt as well, because in any case you might be, if you are taking more time, and if it is error prone, so obviously technical debt will also creep in. And enforcing organizational standards is also challenging, yes. But yes, if you want to do code reviews using AI, you can use tools like this. You can create your custom rules using the libraries that they provide. You can get them loaded in your development workflow. Development environment in IDE, and then you can run them. So that will suffice your I will say standards enforcement objectives. So you can ensure that a code that has been checked in by your team, it conforms to the predefined guidelines and standards. That's okay. But manual intervention will also be there, because let me tell you this way. When I used to review code, so I used to review code from a perspective, from these three perspectives I was talking about: performance, scalability, and security. I remember one day I asked my team. It was more than 15 years, or maybe even 20 years back. So I asked my team that a very simple code. I asked them to write a code which will be accepting an integer, and then it will be checking whether that integer is an even number or an odd number. If it is an even number, it will be returning, say, 1, or whatever. If it is an odd number, maybe it will be returning 1, and if it is an even number, it will be returning 0. It's a very simple code. So what will usually developers do is, in any programming language, they will be using what do you call that? The percent is signed, the modulus operator, you will see. By dividing a particular number by integer by 2, if the remainder is 0, that means that's an even number. Otherwise, it's an odd number, which is very simple. But think from this perspective, and this is why I asked them to write the code, and no one came up with what I wanted from out of it. And that is the best way, the best efficient, highly efficient way to check whether a number is odd or even is by looking at the rightmost bit. Any odd number will have the rightmost bit as 1. Think of any odd number, the rightmost bit will always be 1. Think of any even number, the rightmost bit will be 0. So if you can check using bitwise manipulation and check whether the rightmost bit is 1, that would provide yield. The yield will be the fastest code, the most efficient code. That is what is missing if you are using tools like this. I'm not against, don't get me wrong, I'm not at all against using tools like Copilot from Microsoft, which is one of the best tools I've seen in recent times for analyzing code, analyzing architecture and design flaws and whatever, reviewing code as well, generating code as well. But the point is, manual intervention has to be there. You cannot create rules for each and everything. That will kill a lot of your productive time. So there are benefits. There are benefits like if you are using AI for your code reviews, the reviews will be faster. It will be consistent because you'll be able to ensure that your teams adhere to the quality standards and guidelines with uniformity. Security can be injected higher. Security checks can be injected earlier in the cycle. technical debt will be reduced. Most importantly, manual errors that can creep in at the time of manual code reviews, that will be completely eliminated. But you cannot eliminate manual intervention. That has to be there. It will improve collaboration by providing them a platform where they can share code. That is also there if you're having manual code reviews, but manual code reviews take a lot of time. Now, how you will be, this is how you will be, approaching this, building this, approaching this, you can say, this development environment for you. Where you use an ID like Visual Studio 2026 is what I've been using, and then configure SonarQube, use GitHub Copilot, and then you deploy the agent, and then allow it to auto-fix if there are any violations that are identified. These all are fine. These all are perfectly fine. But to what extent can you come up with code that, clean code, I will say, that will be, you can say that, yes, it is high performant. So you should have certain benchmarks. Like say in .NET, we already have a framework called benchmark.net, which is one of the best frameworks in recent times I've seen for measuring performance for .NET. So you can have certain benchmarks where you can define certain, and then you can define certain rules and then run against them to check whether your benchmarks are the benchmarks being generated after the code has been reviewed and fixed by your automated tool. But by using the automatic tool, whether it really is worth it. Whether the benchmarks have been, whatever benchmarks you wanted to be generated are being generated. So your goals have been met. So you can have a lot of quality gets, set in your CI/CD pipelines and everything. So your bugs, vulnerabilities, code smells and everything can be automatically, captured, detected and fixed. Now, before we proceed further, I will tell you another thing. Like these days, in recent times, we have been hearing the word clean architecture. That has become a jargon in architecture world for quite some time. Not less than 7 to 8 years. I see that it has become a buzzword. So whenever I review some code, so I see that they have followed. Many developers around the world they follow clean architecture. Let me tell you one thing: clean architecture is fine. I'm not against it. I'm never against it because it is good, because it helps you to write code which is disciplined. It helps you to write code which is maintainable, extendable. It provides you, clean architecture provides you the guidelines. There are many templates available for clean architecture for your for C#, for Java, for Python. You will find it. Many are there. But my point is, does it really matter to you? Does it really matter to a client? If you follow clean architecture, suppose you're given a problem. If you are an architect, suppose you will be given a business problem and you're supposed to provide a solution. Think from the client's perspective. What will the client do with the clean architecture? That will help you, not the client, right? Clean architecture will benefit. If you ask me whether it will benefit performance, scalability, and security, it's debatable. It does not directly do that, but if you want to, improve performance, there are many ways, many constructs, many keywords available in languages like C# and Java. You can use them. You can use asynchronous code to make your code scalable. You can use code that will, consume less resources. There are plenty of, concepts available now in C# and Java. Now, as far as security is concerned, it does not have, I mean, clean architecture has nothing to do with security, performance, and scalability. It is a way for you, I mean, it's guiding you, it's providing you a template as a guidance that it's a layered approach using which, I mean, it's guiding you to maintain code in such a way that it would be extendable and maintainable for you in the long run. It will help you in testing your code. So testability is also there, but it does not directly have any, anything to do. I will rather say it does not directly have anything to do with performance, scalability, and security. I am again. Let me repeat. I am not never saying that I'm against clean architecture. What I'm trying to reiterate here is that don't be carried away by jargons. Clean architecture, yes, that's fine. But can you tell me, like, is it possible for any architecture template or any architecture solution to cater to all business problems in the world? Is that possible? No. Business problems change. Business problems are different in domains. Like say, in finance domain, you have a business problem. You have a client who says, okay, I need this software for me. You have in some other domain, say in manufacturing, you have this problem. Can you come up with an architecture which can suffice all these domains? No, right? And it should not do that as well. But clean architecture is what? It is very generic. It's very generic. It's saying that you can use this template, which will help you to maintain and extend your code and also make it testable. But while you are doing that, don't be carried away. Don't feel that, if you're doing clean architecture, you're doing something great. And if you're not following clean architecture, you're doing injustice to your, to your in your development cycle, life cycle, because you're not following the guidelines. It's not, never has anyone stated, any of the technical gurus in the world, like Martin Fowler, they have never said anything related like to clean architecture where you're bound to use it. Nothing like that. It's just an assistance. But again, I will say, if you ask me, do I use it? I use clean architecture, but I modify it.